The luxury of brindle burgers will stay with you for life. Dripping slabs of succulent swine. Never sacrifice flavor. Wait, what? Get brindly!
Hello, we're back in action with Chimpskey in the house. Thank you for joining me nice and bright and early. We're playing a little bit of new cards today in Witness Protection. So I've been grinding over this list like crazy. We're going to try it into a league today with courtesy of Chris at Carousel Games sponsoring us. Thank you so much for that, my friend, over across the ocean. And if you can, please hit that like, subscribe button if you're watching this on YouTube. Every little bit helps. Anyway, enough of that. We got 18 lands. 4 of them are Ash Barrens, 3 Evolving Wilds. We've got 9 islands and 2 plains. This looks a little sketchy at 2. Sometimes I wanted 3, but I was talking to Methodical, and the only thing we've got that's double white are Dust to Dust in the sideboard. More on that in a bit. 4 Brainstorm, 4 Delver, 4 Ponder, 4 Shadow Rift. We've got 1 Shimmering Wings so that we can just keep targeting this, or, you know, in a bad case, we just target this over and over again. You always want to return this, play it with a mana up. 4 Gut Shot and 4 Mutagenic Growth main, baby. We're just going all in on this plan. We've got Snap for free mana. We've got Elusive Spellfist for unblockability. Seeker to gain some life. More life because burns everywhere. And I wanted some more targets for a little bit of a toolbox thing. You all know me. I love trying to make Tethmos decks and getting free stuff. You can always Gut Shot Tethmos. You can Shadow Rift Tethmos. You can Shimmering Wings Tethmos. You can snap him. And you can also Witness Protect him, which Journey to Nowhere can't do. Granted, that's barely ever going to happen, but in the cases that it might, I want to have options there. Shirazamon, thank you for joining us. And we got 3 Tormod's Crypt, 1 Standard Bearer, 1 more Missionary, 1 more Cleric, or 1 Cleric, 1 COP Green, just, you know, hexproof. And the one of the main targets for this is actually the Fangren Marauder lists. This deck hits pretty hard, but not hard enough, and usually they can come online with that life-gaining plan a little too fast and early. 4 Dust to Dust and 1 Patrician Scorn. Reads Destroy All Enchantments. As long as you've cast another white spell this turn, you don't have to pay nothing. Woo! Pauper Tim, thanks for joining us, my friend. And for the sub, my goodness, thank you. Anyway, so yeah, we're going to see what we can do. I have no... it'd be awesome to match last week's 4-1, but... we'll see how it goes. No promises. Very match dependent. I've been having a lot of success with it, but, you know, turning practice rooms a little different than other things and such. So what else was I going to do? We already did that. All right. Let me double check these things here. And another big shout out to Snapbolt. He kept me so company yesterday about this time. No, a lot sooner than this. I was supposed to be at home yesterday, and some lady hit a power pole. And electricity went out, and it looked pretty major. So I went into work, and it was a boring day as usual. But I had Snapbolt to keep me company, and he had a Blue-White Tempo list. He went 5-0, so hopefully we can match that. We will try to play first, yes. We have 1 that. We don't have a creature we really want, but we do have Ponder. We've got to find lands. We've got 2 ways to get them. I'll keep this. I'm not thrilled about this keep, but we'll see what we can do. Arcadian Merchant, thanks for joining me. And AZN2K2, becoming quite the regular, and thank you for the propaganda hype. Oh boy, if we don't see any lands here, we're going to start off real slow. But we'll see how it does. Like I said, this is just all-in tempo, a lot of free spells, and that's another reason we want to gain a lot of life with the Missionaries main and Seekers, is because we're hurting ourselves quite a bit. So even if we don't face burn, a lot of times that can be the game plan there. So we'll lead off with a Ponder here. Uh-oh, that ain't good. Let's see. We want to put this on top. This on top. This on top. I'm going to say no just so we get a creature, and we'll roll the dice a little bit later. We can keep usually a Delver alive with mutagenic and such, which keeps a lot of things alive, but okay. I'll just waste this right now. Get them on the plan of like, what the hell's this guy playing? Ooh, and thank you for the sponsor there, or the mentioned sponsor there, Chimpskey. I appreciate it. Probably should have let that resolve before scrying, because they might have determined their decision there. A little too eager there. Like usual, I've had a bit too much caffeine. We'll lead off with a Delver, and knowing that's going to flip next turn. Hopefully we might just be able to ride this with the gut shot plan. Very unlikely, but oh, you know what? This looks to be the list that Snapbolt was playing with the. It's kind of an Azorius mix itself, so that's pretty cool. And watch our life total here. Alrighty, we are going to deliver this. Yes, and then before I even draw it, I want to brainstorm out of it because I want to find some land. Yuck. Oh my goodness. This is painful. Very, very painful. We're not going to be drawing him anytime soon, but I don't really want to shuffle it away. Brainstorm might help us get there. This isn't going to be as relevant as we need it to be. I think I'll go like this. Boy, this really hurts. Do I just play the land now? I'm just going to play it so I can at least Spellfist next turn. Wait, no, cancel. We're still on our upkeep. Dirt. All right. We'll play it, unfortunately. We'll still do this. Try to keep them off tempo and attack. I might have kept that Mutagenic. I'm not sure. We're already at 16, and we're the ones attacking. Might get him a little squeamish, like, dang, double gut shot. What's this guy on? This is probably the 2-1 flyer. Yep. Yeah, this list I saw go 5-0. Very cool. Just a ton of creatures. Pretty hard to keep them off critters and such, so I think we're just going to draw here. All right. Yeah, I can do that to that. Let me just get our dude out there. It's a tough call. This deck can gain just enough life. I just saw it being played and looking to trade here. We're just all mutagenic all the time. Be nice if that tripped, but we really got hurt with our mana base early on here, so hopefully the next game or two will be a lot smoother. That's why you play Brainstorm and Ponder, but sometimes it doesn't work out, does it? Keeping the board nice and clear. Hopefully they just have a handful of ninjas. Our Tethmos are kind of wasted here, being that there's not too much removal outside of I think they're running all 4 journeys, and that's not going to do us too much good. So we'll definitely have to make some adjustments here, and mana being one of them. Okay, well, this isn't so bad. Let's we're going to brainstorm right into a Spell Stutter Sprite. Let's see. Oh, I guess not. All right. Well, Tethmos isn't going to feel too good here. Now all of our land shows up. That's nice. I'll throw these back. We'll rock here. Let's attack. I'll probably Shadow Rift here just for the draw sake. And then we'll go get our white source. Alrighty. Down comes the lady. Well, we can at least 2 for 1 if they do want to block here. Elusive just can't be. Alright. And we'll leave up the mystery. Here we go. Thanks for joining me, everybody. Hopefully we have a outing like last week. And we did the whole tribe thing, and yep, there it is. Alright. Well, let's go get all planes here and show them that we're playing with the same colors. Boop. Yeah, if you check out Snapbolt's his Azorius list, is pretty cool. Of course, his best opponent was had an auto quit in round 1. We're not that lucky. All right, so we've got access to saving the Delver. Yuck. I'm just gonna do this main right now, see if it's worth attacking or not. A lot of times I like playing these instant tricks at like sorcery speed for this exact reason. Well, we can block, they can't really. I don't think it's really worth attacking into this. I don't know where our stuff's at. And this is the problem. The deck almost runs no like spells other than a journey, and I'm trying to remember what the other, there's 1 or 2 others, but it's just a whole lot of creatures like in the 30 range. So this is like quantity versus quality. And we'll block here. Once I get a seer back, we'll see. Yeah, some of these new, I wish they would have a bit more stern rules with a lot of these new cards. Mana, I mean. There's the new, they're beautiful. There's Kamigawa ones, but then the mountain looks like a swamp, or no, it's the swamp that looks like a mountain. It's got that like orange thing on it, and you just think, oh, that's a red source. And that's one of the reasons. I like to keep things basic. This game's confusing enough. All right, let's see what we can go here. All right, well, we're getting plenty of these, aren't we? One down. Let's see if we can draw some more. Again, I like to pull this at sorcery speed. Lets me know if the coast is clear or not. Man, it's just fairies for days. All right. No, we're just stuck in a holding pattern here. It doesn't look like we're going to get out of this game. Cut shots are good, but it also, between that and the mutagenic, took 6 of our life down. So they're on 2 cards. Not a matchup you expect to see, I'll tell you. Just ninjas all over the place. Like I said, boy, I was bored at work. I totally get the whole streaming thing now. Not so much streaming, but watching it on YouTube and stuff. So there's a few things that I was just able to catch up on. And, you know, you got like hour and a half of downtime between things. And it's just I'm so grateful that they don't really allow full-blown like TV in there. Plus, TV has too many commercials these days anyway. Everything's a drug. Like Firesius, right? Boy, this blows, huh? Yeah, and the fairy's back. I mean, the only out we've got is maybe they think we've got something else, but we're just about ready to scoop here. Show me the pay, and we go to game. Whatever. Yeah, we'll concede here. Bloop. Let's say AZ. Oh. Loss. As much of our opening mana as anything there. Alrighty. Tethmos, not going to feel too great. I don't think I almost ever want to draw it. I might just go down to 1 here. Shimmering Wings can be relevant. A lot of our other things are going to be relevant. Missionaries, nice little trade value target. I think I might just do that. We don't really have, you know, they don't have enchantments. They don't have really any artifacts. Standard Bear doesn't really work with Journey. Patrician Scorn might be fun, you know. We know they've got 4 journeys, right? But I don't know if that's losing magic or not. But if we've got like a Elusive Spellfist on the run, it might be worthy of that. But the Cleric can just keep doing it and bringing things back. So let's roll on that. And I think we'll lose 1 mutagenic. Snap's not that good in this matchup. Most of the stuff they're returning, they want to return. So this might be able to keep our guy out of Journey's hands. I don't remember them running a Skyfisher, so once the Journey's down, it should be ruined. I think I'm going to go like this. It's just like the life plan here. Buy us some time. Hopefully our Spellfist can get in there. But this list, though, it's very resilient. I saw it in play yesterday. It was pretty cool. So, and I even considered playing it over this one. I was just like, but, you know, it just showed up. So why watch me when it's already out, right? Yeah, I want to play first. Let's open up the yards here. Okay, we got a lot better hand here. We'll keep this. Wow, we get to keep 7. Isn't that nice? Woo! Alrighty. And here we go with the Delver of Secrets. Outside of the Lone Missionary, I thought of calling this deck the Bold Boys. You know, me and my endless alliteration love. But Delver not feeling too hot here. We're looking for big value trades. Let's see what we can get. If the line doesn't change here, it's probably a, come on, flip, baby. No. We will not reveal. We will do this instead. We will ponder our options. All right. Well, we get to draw that and then put both of these on top. So let's keep, we'll say top, top, top. Nope. And we'll bring out another Delver. And this will get really fun next turn, outside of some journeys. I wanted to show off Tethmos and all my little tricks, and I go up against a list that runs journeys only. So it's like, God darn it. Oh, well. Wasn't that Duran Duran song, Bald Boys? Yeah. Yeah, I was listening to some lawyer on my drive into work. Like I said, the power was out, so I had to go in like all of a sudden, and this is yesterday. And anyway, long story short, they were talking about how the word bald is going to be considered like some sexual, like, I forget if it was here or what country it was. I was just like, God, we need a nearby asteroid to get a close call. Speaking of which, I think that happened last night. There's just, people are way too worked up about the silliest things. All right, well, we'll double reveal. We'll go like this. Let us cycle this for a plane. We'll get our life on board here. And again, a lot of times, you look at this list and you're like, why are you running missionaries? And it's like, because we're eating a lot of our own life in games that are kind of not burn. And plus, it's really good ninja food, right? I can block ninjas and trade. And with the Tethmos plan, get them back later when it counts. Hopefully. Maybe not. Who knows? What is this new devilry? Interesting. The ephemerate plan. Keeping our dudes back. All right. Hexxen Rouge. All right. Good to see you, my friend. I got to quit asking that, right? Can't really divulge any secrets. It feels like a media blackout here in the States when it comes to that war. It's like you almost never, you'd think it was over or something, and I know it's far from it. Very hard pressed to find anything here. The first couple of weeks, it was just 24/7. Just hope you're well, my friend. My Tethmos build I've been working on for a while is Pauper Tim. A revelation 2 weeks ago with Bodyguard, which works great against anyone. Yeah. There's also a part of me, too, that you guys know I just love Benevolent Bodyguard or the Blessing so much, and sometimes I try to almost force myself to build outside of that realm, even though they're great cards and stuff. Speaking of great cards, I got a bunch coming in the mail today that from Card Kingdom up in the Seattle area that I finally bit the bullet and got 4 real Dust to Dust from, I think, the Dark, which is when I started playing. So, Vivo TV, thank you so much. Love me some Pauper. Haven't updated my list in a while, though. Very cool. It's a complicated section room, but autumn should bring great news. Very cool. All right, this is obviously a ninja, and I want to block it. I'll trade. I know how this list works. Sitting back on fairies, eh? All right. Yeah, well, if I come in over that, that's fine. I'll just keep this as a secret. You can always use a mutagenic as a ploy for a spell stutter double block here. Do you have another ephemerate? What's the deal here? I think I'd rather draw the card. All right, we'll just hit. We'll set this down and just generate a bunch of mana EOT. Let them sit on their spell stutter tricks. Or not. Not sure if this... I might just want to draw the card here. Let me trip this. Yeah, no reason to get anything other than an island here. I'm going to just do this right now to just draw a card. Okay. Totally, well, not so useless. I mean, we can give things flying against a flying deck. That's pretty cool. It's mostly to trip Tethmos, though. And there it is. We'll cycle this. I'll be a purist. We'll get the plane out of the deal. That's fine. No boosts on this. Just flying. Get to keep returning it and targeting things over and over again. Be nice if one of our bald boys shows up. Alrighty. Well, that's cool. We at least get to pull it off this time. Draw a card. Shoot this. Attack. Okay. That's cool. I wish there was remember in my fake expansion I made that card Super Reach? It'd be funny if there was like a ozone level of flying, right? So if you give Shimmering Wings to something with flying, maybe it's like can achieve like almost interstellar height and fly even higher than the other birds. I got a weird feeling that the pressure and that block of the Therbin Inspector was kind of key. I know it looked a little avant-garde, but I had the advantage of having seen this be played. And it does not have a shortage of creatures, that is for sure. We've got a plains and a... So I've got a very open board. I just want to draw something relevant here. That helps, especially with Sprite out of the mix. Ugh. Why don't we just take a chance on all this crap? My goodness, this is garbage. Not quite sure what the correct play here is. Do we just roll the dice and throw this back? Because we don't really want any of this. I'm going to throw it all back. I don't like any of this. Cool. Nice big fat creature. And hey, while we can, let's give it Shimmering Wings, shall we? That'd be fun. Why not? It doesn't get the bonus right now, but I'm sure it'll get journeyed, but I don't want to wait till he's got Spellstutter Sprite, and then this also stops the counterattack with a ninja. All right, so we pull even. Now it's up to game 3. Didn't really like seeing that Shimmering Wings. I'll be honest, I forgot it was in there. I don't know. I mean, we do have a lot of things that don't fly, and that kind of can shut down their list pretty good, especially with the big backsides that a lot of these creatures have. So, as PauperRBust would say, maybe a happy little mistake. I'm not sure. Witness protection. I almost made my card frame here say legitimate business person, but that's just Sprite bait. We've got the gut shots. I think we're just going to leave it like we had it. Good old Sunken City. Yep. That's a nice call. As much as I don't like the Tethmos plan, it is a creature and it can block stuff, and snaps kind of, like I said, a little bit. It's one of the MVPs of the list, but not against this, our opponent here. So let's see what we can do here. Hopefully pull off a victory. That Brainstorm is very interesting. We're on the draw. We don't have the right mana. What does the chat say? You think we should keep this? I got a feeling we should pitch it. Got plenty of time here. On the draw, if our mana hits right, all we've really got is a missionary. And that 4 life bonus is going to get eaten up by protecting it with mutagenics if we don't draw much. So I think I'm going to mull this, guys, even though we've got options. Keep says Dr. M1, a bunch of numbers. I'm going to mulligan. I like this a lot better. We'll keep this. Double Seeker, keep us real in this. I like the draw. We can do that immediately. Get rid of mutagenic. I hate doing that. It's a free spell, but all right. I was about to Shadow Rift the blue critter. Instead, change of plans. Oh boy. Yeah, we just got to pass here. I've got to turn 2 Seeker. I've got to get that online. My goodness, I horked down that coffee awfully fast, didn't I? This is when you're happy you're not playing so many 1-drops. Because I know this will work. Outside of a journey, we should have a bit of game here. Mana's right, feeling good. Playing nice and slow. That is the tempo. Hi. What do you got? Copper. All right. And now, what shall I do here? I think we wait on that. Depends what. Yeah, regardless, our backed up Seeker is still going to be able to gut shot and kill a Deep Hours if this does flip over. So I'm fine with this. Kind of cost them to tap their mana. Let's just get the other Seeker out and get our game plan on board. We're hoping for our Deep Hours here. Well, that's even better. We can just kill it. If he's got another island, naturally, I'm just going to let it hit us. It seems a little awkward. It's just the tempo of how these sequences work out. I think that's the right line here. And they hit their mana. Okay, cool. We're going to lead off with this. Drop another dude. We're just going to come in for this for right now. Next turn we'll ponder, do the old gut shot move. Okay, this gets a little more confusing. This is either way. We've got this one. Propaganda, go, go. Thank you, welcome Orange. 1, as opposed to your brother who joins us sometimes, welcome Orange 2. Sorry, horrible, bad dad joke. All right, what do we have here? The Overseer. Pretty inspired. I'm not going to lie. All right, we definitely have a Fimrite showing up. Okay, or not. That's fine. Really like this sequence here. Maybe not. We'll just take one. I'd rather gut shot on my turn. We'll be doing a whole lot on this turn. This will be a fun turn. I live in Groningen. Nice. I'm sure I butchered that, but so sue me. Okay, let's do this first. These blocks could get interesting. I'm going to do this. Seeker of the Way is so OP when it's online and not answered. Okay, we haven't drawn a land yet. We could go get blue. I don't like this. I'm not too thrilled with any of this. We do have a Delver, though. But, I mean, that risks not cycling the Ash Barrens, so I'm going to roll the dice with Delver and just throw this all back. Yep. Cool. All right, we'll rock like this. Try to keep the blocks beneficial here. Yeah, we play in the city of Lawndale out here in California at Legion, Collector's Legion. Every Sunday we're usually there. Might have been able to play this a little bit better. I just want to see how blocks fall here. I might be able to have a little bit of a bloodbath. Okay, okay. And what else? Funny how plans change, huh? So we'll be able to keep our dude alive by killing the Overseer. Which will gain us 8 life. We'll pay 2 of it for this, but it's good times. Crunch. Given so many flyers, I think I might just block that Moon Circuit Hacker. Okay, there's another Overseer. I know it seems a bit sacrilege. I'm going to block the Hacker. I want all tempo to stop here. Oh, maybe they're sniping us. Gotta go. Fun to catch a stream. Oh, YouTube, many hours of my life watching Pauper again. Oh, that warms the heart. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate it. Dr. M123456789. Oh, Vast love appreciated. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Let's see a ninja. I like lists where you pray for a ninja. It's like, give me that opening. I can get there. Yeah, let's do this. Yes. Ooh, this just got interesting. We just show that we've got kind of the goods, right? It's like, whoa, next level. I don't want to live in fear of Mr. Man here, so we'll just drop this. I can block Moon Circuit Hacker all day long. All right. Let me give the Delver some shadow love here. No mystery what's in our hand. Now it is, once we draw the card, right? Okay. It sucks a little bit. Attack. Now you remember the true power of mutagenic growth. Keep these alive, maybe? I'm going to cast the spells while I can. I mean, it's just going to keep our dudes alive here. We pay 2 life. We gain 8. That's how I designed this list if you're kind of like scratching your head going, wait, what? Why is he playing life gain? Main. Well, unless you're running up against Infect, it's a pretty good card. Mold Drifter showing up. All right, that's honest. Really appreciate the chats on YouTube. I have a different name here. Many discussions with the old man on his deck and card choices. Always appreciate the insights. Keep it coming. Oh man, thank you, man. Made my Saturday. Just your compliments there. Thank you so much. I gotta focus. We're not out of the woods yet. A couple good blocks and a few surprises, and we're in deep doo-doo. Good news is we can keep trading. Damn blue rat's gonna give away our position though. No. Well, I'm just gonna attack, guys. Let's go. Okay. It's a one-sided Wrath of God. The problem is they've got lots of other critters. I'm sure that will just be refilled. This is when we want Tethmos to show up, right? Two spell stutters in the yard. I think they might just have a bunch of like ninjas, like hard cast ninjas. Yep, see, it's going south quick. We got a lot of life, but I know they've got nothing but creatures, and I'd put them on just a really heavy ninja hand. We will say nope, but that's a damn good card to draw right now, ain't it? Poop, poop, poop. Hey, Maxuchida. Destroy enchantment. Give me back my ball boys. Woo! And my ninja wall. Is it worth killing a spell stutter sprite? I'm going to keep aggro. Screw it. You want to use a sprite on that? Go for it. There we go. Yep. All right. Rather my spells work. Delver's not that great in this matchup. Any double block, or in the case of the Inspiring Overseer, single block, it's just not that good of a card. So I'm just trying to keep, we got 3 sprites in the yard now. Pretty much neuters their, that's how I'm playing. That's the line I'm taking. We've got board position, trying to keep them off critters. I think they just got a whole lot of ninjas and such. And now that there's 3 sprites down, I'm doing this right now. If it gets countered, that's fine. We still gain some life and stuff. All right. This is good times. Well, I really want to do a lot of things here. Top. Draw 3 cards. We'll go top. I want to do all of this stuff. I want to play Tethmos too. I'm going to do this in a little funky order here, guys. Believe it or not, I'm going to rock like this. We'll attack like this. If you look closely, we can zap our own Tethmos. Might as well do it now. We'll pay 1. We'll gain the life back with our Seeker. And then we go get our other Seeker of the Way back. Like I said, the life gain is very paramount here. Let's get funky. That's how you play Azorius, baby. Woo! Sweat a little bit there. Deck fought us on that early mana, but we got there. But no disparity there. That's a really strong list. The evolution of it's over on Snappult's channel, so definitely go give him a look-see. Always good stuff. Always. And this is when I sit on my leg, and that means I'm getting nervous, right? Oh, well. Let's see what we can do next. Alrighty, let's see. Yep. And we got an early Delver and ways to flip it, and our mana's good, and we got ways to protect it. We'll say leave it up to Deluxe, right? I sit there and play blue, and I don't play any counter magic. That's how I roll. Woo! Honest Magic. That should have been my calling card. Is he in 2K2? Thank you. Yeah, it's all tempo all the time. And that's one of the things we don't want to see is swamps, I'll be honest. So many ways to build Azorius. I mean, every color combo kind of has its thing, right? I don't know if I want this to flip right now. I'd be crazy not to. Let's guarantee the flip. All right. Yeah. I'll go boom, boom. Okay. Yep. Okay. And we'll just use this as a get out of jail free card. Cycle that Ash Barrens unless all hell breaks loose. Other than that, we should be all right. Oh, nice. Uchida, that's pretty cool. Alrighty. Oh, we know what we're up against, right? Let's go get planes. And without the sack outlet out there, I'm going to be pretty quick to pull the trigger on snapping that. As in now, just to tie up mana. We'll do this. We'll play this dude. We'll attack. We've got a hell of an attack next turn. It's gonna get violent quick. We don't. Again, Tethmos is a bit neutered here. This is yet another matchup where they don't really have too much removal. Game 1, it's mostly based on comboing off, which they might be able to do. Life gain doesn't really matter when you can go infinite, like our opponent's deck can. All right. I don't think they're even going to bother blocking, but I'll throw this on here just to. And you know, if you have multiple creatures, a lot of times people don't see this line. If they have one creature and you've got a bunch, give it shadow and then attack with everybody. It's a free attack. It's a nice little workaround there. Gut shot's really good in this matchup. It'd be nice to find it. That's fine. We will we'll do this instead. Nope. We'll snap here again. Why not? I'll keep things interesting. That's 8. We'll attack. And might as well put it on this, right? Crunch. That line puts them at 3, so they've got to deal with that Delver or it's lights out. Mogwarts. Again, thanks to Chris at Carousel Games for funding our outing here. I do leagues every once in a while on my own funds, but it's just a nice, relaxing way, helping people out. They help us out, and you all benefit. I don't know. Next week we might just go back to playing a thing for a week or two or something. I'm not sure if, like I said, it's funny. My league shows, it's like they actually went down like 10 or 15%. I'm like, how's that work? Very strange. Help me out here, guys. I'm not quite sure. Does Tormod's Crypt help in this matchup? I'm pretty ignorant with Mogwarts. I've played it a few times. I mean, Gut Shot's really good. our Tethmos pack isn't going to be doing too much. That's not really going to do anything, I don't think. Do I really... Tormod's and activation. Yeah, once it hits the board, I mean, once it hits the yard, I can do that. Yeah, Crypt definitely helps. Now I'm starting to remember. And the reason I'm running Crypt, if you're wondering, it's another 0 way to trip this and act like an artifact snap. So I like it for that reason. The Cleric's going to be way too slow, though, as far as like any sort of graveyard hate. And I don't think there's any enchantments I'm too worried about. Yeah, I know I'll definitely be able to play around it. But I think Shimmering Wings is going to feel really naked here. We'll get rid of one priest. The life gain's not that relevant. I could probably get rid of a missionary too. I mean, once they have it, they just have it. Question being standard bearer. Trying to remember how first day is just a generic blanket creature setup. So I don't think standard bearer is going to be very relevant. Same with Patrician Scorn. This is interesting. Do we bring in legitimate business person? I think we do. Help me out, chat. That works, right? Especially you, Pauper Tim. Like I said, once I see something, I'm good with it. It's just how my brain works. I'm not very, because had dyslexic and all that other excuses, I'm not very good at understanding cards by just reading them. That makes me sound like a bag of rocks, but it's the truth. Maybe we counter spells work best. Instant removal, grave hate would be best. Well, I'd like to see a few of these. Let's try this. Well, that mana really blows. We have to mulligan this. Boop. That feels good. We'll keep. We'll get rid of the island. We will draw more land, I hope. We've got life on board, which always feels good, but again, this deck, you can get there without it pretty easily. Yeah, gut shot I really like on the little goblin dude that makes everything work. I'm going to save everything and just go like this and pass. I try to, it's almost like a deal with the devil, right? I'm just trying to I just want my mana right. All the other stuff can wait to pump up Seeker. It's more of a, so once that hits the yard, I can erase it from the board, which will be fun. I don't know if it's worth playing right now. Yeah, I'm going to play it right now. It'll trip Seeker regardless. I just want to get it out there. Yeah, I know about the Vandal. I like having the gut shot there. That feels good. Okay. Oh, this is frustrating. I'm just going to lead off with this. We'll attack into this. Looking nice and vulnerable and naked. We'll wait on maximum carnage with that mutagenic. Oh, okay. Maybe we won't. If he's got a bolt, that will really suck. I'll just put it here. We'll see what happens. Playing so many Phyrexian spells really gets around a lot of hate in the format. Like even now, a bolt to this, you know, we're just able to, I'll let that go. Don't believe that's a problem unless it's coming back as the blocker. Plus we've got the gut shot, but that's for the goblin, not for that dude. I like to gut shot the little sack goblin personally. I played this in paper a lot, almost never online though. And here comes that. Let's see what they're gonna go grab. Shouldn't be too big of a mystery. It'll be the Skirk Prospector if I'm not mistaken. And today we've got I found this really old. Oh, you must have it already. Interesting. Found this really old promo I never remembered even doing for white mana creation. So that's our first break. So check that out. Make sure your speakers are up nice and good there. Alrighty, land would be nice. We could always go find some, right? Let's ponder instead. Ponder the options. Maybe we'll hit just a natural land drop. Oh, I like these options. I like these a lot. Shuffle your library? No. And we're going to do that regardless here anyway, right? Bloop. Double gut shot. That feels pretty good. Just attack here. I can snap with our planes and then untap both blue sources next turn. Or can we just... That would be 4, 5, 2 more. Oh, we almost have them killed here if we just had another... Right? So if we put both of these at the face, these would both go up to 10. All right. I guess technically we could just double gut shot that thing if we needed to. All hell breaks loose, but I think we'll be all right. So we're going to draw a snap. I think we win here. It's always nerve-wracking against these decks, right? I could do that, pull that off, draw that. Yeah, we want to draw this snap. Yeah, we want to... Let's trip this now. Go get an island. We'll snap this. Brainstorm here. I think we just win here. You never know. Opponent might have some cast down or something like that. That would really ruin our day quickly. That feels pretty good. I'm so feeling kind of greedy. I don't know if I just shoot, go for the win, right? Don't want that. I guess we got to throw this back too. We'll play this for even more carnage. Carnage fun. We've got exactly death here if I go all in with this plan. Let's live dangerously. Cast down's really going to suck, but I'm trying to win the game. All right. Well, we're 2-0. My little Azorius Bald Boys creation, whatever you want to call it, white, blue, tempo, whatnot. I need some coffee, and I'll be back right after this. Enjoy this. It's been a while. So I think we've only shown this once, and it was like 3 years ago. Shiraz will probably know it.
That a Kraken? Sure is.
Don't worry, Pauper's got you covered.
You saved hundreds when you switched.
Okay, cool. And he's really destroying my car.
How do you know it's a he?
We're on a mission to save you money.
And we're back. 30 seconds into the queue and still no opponent. Another downside of this. Yeah, I thought of that too, Pauper Tim. Thanks for calling me out on that. I appreciate it. I do mean that. Times an embarrassment of riches. You can always improve it a little bit. Speaking of improving a little bit, if you watch a lot of people, we like to give a shout out to other people other than me. There's a lot of awesome streamers out there. Chid3, one of my very, very favorites. Spell Slam. We got Cooper the Red. Maybe he's in the chat. I'm not quite sure. And Snapbolt. And there's always this nice rotating Pauper family. So if you're like me sometimes and you're stuck at a computer with a lot of time on your hands, it's a great little bastion of little getaway. So make sure to give them some love too. I remember what that's like for sure. Anyway. All right. So we beat the, speaking of Snapbolt, the Azorius list he played with our Azorius list. And then we also beat Mogwarts. So feeling pretty good. One thing I don't like about leagues, another thing I should say, is that when I go to my deck list to talk about stuff, it doesn't like warn me like, hey, your next opponent's up. You have to have this screen up. So it's a little, that's a bit frustrating. So, all right, here we go. Right when I was about to click away, it was going to punish me with the digital persuasion. All right, here we go. Yep, looks like we're at a rematch maybe. Keep, this name looks familiar. I think we just played this person. We'll go like this. Just want to get my mana right immediately here. I know you're supposed to wait till the end of the turn. I just like to do this. Same opponent. Now they'll get revenge on us, right? So what happened to us last week. We were able to, like, revenge. No problem. I'm killing that thing. I spend a lot of time searching for that sometimes. So I'll bring out our heavy hitter. Definitely want to do that on our turn so that they can't kind of careen it into more relevance. I'll kick the feet out from under him a little bit with that move here. I believe... Oh, man, so much good stuff. Dang it. Oh, I want to do everything. Patience is for losers. All right, let's bring this down. Thinking Delver's a little bit better here. Plus we get the double backside of this bonus here. So let me bring out Delver. It's so awesome when you have double prowess. I don't have to tell you guys, you know. We're going to brainstorm now. Go find some more answers. We'll yield to the bald boys. See? Bald, bald, bald. Good things happen. Woo! All right. We'll show them some crap. We'll go like this. We played a land? That'd be awfully greedy, wouldn't it? Bam! Deluxe. You should have a shirt that says patience is for losers. One of my favorite, what most people think is a bad movie, is Hudson Hawk. I've always liked that movie. It's just so misunderstood. I think everybody was waiting for Die Hard, but it's always one of my favorites. And Sandra Bernhardt, this American actress, she's just so loud and grating. She's like, but she's talking to a nun, and she's just so blasphemous all the time. It's such a goofy. It was one of the most expensive movies ever made. I know I've talked about it before, but it's been months or years. But one of the time, she's just so ignorant, and I like how she just embraces it, and she's just like, if you see the big guy, tell him he's a loser. It's just like, God, what a ridiculous turn of phrase. All right, bye-bye, Delver. Be nice if Mutagenic showed up, but whatever. Maybe we'll keep them off stuff. Well, let's do this. We'll do this. And I'm just going to empty it out here. Bloop. I'll just keep replaying this if it's our best critter. This way we hit for a little bit more damage. And maybe we can keep him on the greed train of keeping that Delver from flipping. It's funny, Delver's such a great creature historically, and it's one of the worst in this list. I mean, you go up against a ground crew style or stompy or something, then yeah, it'll definitely shine, especially a first turn, or you get 2 of them out on like turn 3. That's always devastating, but it acts as kind of a blue standard bearer in this list. It was frustrating too, because when the power went out, you know, I've got to make like an hour-long drive to get to work. And then right when I got there, my wife texts me, power's back on. I'm like, any other day, you know, it's like if I would have sat around, it would have been like a lost day of work and boss is upset or whatever, and, you know, treated like some sick day or something, which I considered too, but oh well. Skirk Prospector showing up. All right, this is going their way quickly. Depends what they pull off here. You got to respect that Delver. That can eat you alive pretty quick. Yep. But if you look closely, that Shimmering Wings is good even without Tethmos. Let's do the natural draw. I'll do this here. Let's see what we're going to get. Come on, show me some mutagenics. I like this because of... well, if we do that, we can do that too. We return that. Let's return it. And then we'll just play it. Trip these guys up again. I think that's the better play. Put them on a 2-turn clock here. Oh, plane, why can't you be an island? Because Seeker's already out, you greedy bastard. I've seen this deck do some amazing things, so this is when you sit back and hope that we've got enough pressure. So now that helps us not have to top deck the Shimmering Wings play there. There's a lot of effects that do that. A lot of them get more pricey, though. You'll see, I think, Crown of Flame, if you could bring that up, and Chimpskey or Shiraz, I'd appreciate it. There's Shimmering Wings. There's, I think it's Crown of Flame. White has, I know I have the name wrong. It's like Conviction, but it costs 2, and you can return things. Oh, why be the answer when you can be the problem? That's right. That's more of a shirt of my liking. Crown of Flames. Yeah. I think they're just doing the math here. They probably got 90% or all of it, but they might not have enough. And I think Delver's to thank for that. We'll see. With the big backside on a lot of these and a lot of the instant tricks, you're able to stay away from a lot of the key removal spells of the format. A simple Mutagenic Growth on 90% of the creatures in this list. Obviously not Delver or Lone Missionary. Keep it alive through even Galvanic Blast. Good times. So I know it's no secret. Mutagenic's probably my favorite card in Pauper, and by probably I mean it is. Pedro Struck. Sorry I missed the beginning of the deck tech. Why not use Azorius Double Land? Too slow? Yep. This is all tempo, and I don't even like playing Evolving Wilds, because love me some Ash Barrens, because I can always play them in a pinch, but no, this is, I stand by this mana a lot, especially because it has the blessing of one of my buddies online, Methonical, who is as his name suggests, very into math. And I even ran by the list with him, and I actually had 3 planes in it, and he was like, go down to 2, even with the dust to dust, and play that extra Evolving Wild. So sometimes you run into people that are just better at certain things than you, and so I just listen. All right. Let's see what they're going to get. It's the Putrid Goblin. Okay. My computer just got really loud. That gets rid of our Shimmering Wings play. Can do this. I think we'll just attack. It's getting dicey. We've got part of the combo there for sure. I don't think it's worth saving the Delver. I think I'm going to use that snap defensively. Of course, they don't have any options for the makeshift munitions now, outside of sacking their own dudes. Interesting sequence. I hate for the sake of the tournament, I mean the stream, that we're having a rematch here. It's, you like to see 5 different decks, but because I'm just getting greedy. Not sure what our play is or what their play is. The thing I always love about being on Rogue is the person just can't really put you on. They're like, what is this guy playing? That's a big advantage. You get a lot of these copy-paste lists that, you know, might have one card and a zillion that have a difference to them, you know. Oh, to snap now or later? Thinking about the mana base for my Golgari. Yeah, you just get a little greedy. It depends on where your deck likes to curve out and such, but the more aggro and tempo based you want to be, I think you really want to lean on more of an Ash Barrens simplified plan. All right, dilemma time. I snapped that. No real big effect. Chat, help me out here. What would you do? If we let it land, he's got to kind of kill stuff to make stuff happen. He might go a little overzealous trying to get rid of Elusive Spellfist, and that way I can save it as he marshals off his last resources. Snap the... Yeah, I guess we'll snap now. I mean, he can shoot in response. I wish this got bigger defensively, but it's a 1/3. It's a lot of creature. Untap his lands, like worst play of the day. Boop. I mean, I guess he can just sack the goblin and bring it back out, right? All right. There's that. Come on, gut shot. It feels pretty good. Again, second anything happens, this just becomes Mr. Unblockable. My goodness, I wish we had the other thing here. One gut shot, anything, and this does not come back from the yard, unfortunately. Well, we'll attack. And we probably lost. Feels like they've got it. Their pieces are there. And how cool is that, right? If they can pull off a 1 at 1 life victory. Yeah, I'm all about those small percentages, though, boy. Come on, just get unlucky like we often do. He's got the right mana for it. First day gonna show up. By now, yeah, they're pretty far through their deck. Any spell wins it for us, assuming they're not running a cast down and whatnot. I love me evasion. Anything spell. All right, we win. Boop. I guess they could sack it 3 times and kill it, but then they lose their combo. I think they could have done that, right? All right. Boop. Only game 1. A lot of W's here. What were we talking about last time? Obviously, these all come in. Patrician Scorn I don't think is really worthy of it, but our Cleric will be nice to have options for that. I'll get rid of 2 Missionaries. Oh, I wish I could remember how I decided last time. Love this. Probably a few less of these. Like Snap. Spellfist, good times. That's a bit of a reach. And since we're getting rid of that, I think we'll get rid of this. And one of these, and I think I'm going to bring in 2 witness protections. Turn that 2/2 into just a useless man. All right, got the. All right, witness protection. Yeah, see, I'm playing some new cards. I always get pressured for that, right? I think historically that's probably one of the biggest knocks against me is like, oh, this new set ABC came out, and then I'll be like, well, I'm not going to play with any of those cards for the first week. I've noticed that about myself. So thanks for the tip. Another reason I run Woodland Chasm for tiers, because instead of blocks Snuff Out in the future. Yeah, for sure. Every deck's got their own little things. You'd think, you know, this is a white. We'll look at the first round, right? We played the Azorius Mirror. Completely different decks. And the mana base showed it too. I'm obviously going to think I'm right. Toothmaker in the house. All right. All right, let's go. We ain't been beat yet. Let's see if it continues. Curse of Death, right? Well, we've got draw, but if we don't hit anything, we got no way of shuffling and no way to get there. But we've got, against a combo deck where these are really good cards and we're on the draw, I think I'm going to lean on keeping this, guys. Yeah, I'm going to keep it. This is Azorius Tempo or White-Blue Tempo, or sometimes people don't know the Azorius terminology, so it's a little bit better, especially with language barriers and stuff, to let's go the other route. I guess I'll wait till end of turn since Toothmaker's watching. Boop, boop, boo. And we get punished. Brainstorm can be the most depressing card on the planet. Throw these back, and for the next 2 turns, we will do absolutely nothing. But we have Gut Shot and Snap. But it sounds like a 80s like anti-drug campaign out here in the States, you know. When Brainstorm goes bad. It just shows that hand like, look at this, kids. It's not all it's cracked up to be. Skirk Prospector, we've got answers for it. Gutshot's got the Skirk's name all over it. And we knew what we were going to draw there. Hey, let's start a new segment called Bad Plays. Snapping your opponent's Goblin Matron. Bad play. Good news is we're not under any sort of obligation or pressure here. Can we just top deck just a land? Let's just get it. Go and get it. Since we can do that just about any turn. I'd rather time up now, though. Alrighty. Let's suggest he has another one in hand. And our creatureless deck continues. This Cleric's just staring at our hand, just like, oh, you idiot. You know, you're on the draw with Brainstorm. The majority of the time you're going to get there. Not that time. Yeah, we'll probably lose this one. They have way too much time. No pressure on our opponent. And they're just going to be able to set up just multiple sequences here. There's that guy. I mean, I can double gut shot it. That'd be funny as hell. Might be the better play since we got 3 of them, but we might not have enough life to do it. Just want to plane. Come on, plane. Well, all right. He's tapped out. Stem the bleeding a little bit. Play our 5th island. God. Oh, for a time machine. Can't complain. We're 2-0. You could take 6 and mill the board. Mill the board? Wrath the board. Phyrexian mana is only good if we get life. God, if I could just drop that cleric, I'm going to feel so much better. Have a blocker, and then we can do stuff. Ugh. Double dudes. Damn. This is rough. Yeah, we know somebody's sitting on a deadly dispute, don't we? Are we just going to lose to just pure damage here? This is nuts. Well, at least we drew that. Messing around. We'll go throw this out. That's probably a misplay. And the off chance that they have land destruction, I would highly doubt that. But okay. And we're going to be gaining life here with our little Dawnbringer. He might not even need to combo off. Look at this, right? Oh, that hurts. Okay. I think we're going to be going out with our second game 3. All right. Let's do this. Oh, yes. Gain 2 life. Thankfully. And we'll play the Spellfist. And we will feign like we have counter magic. And we all know we don't. 1-3 never felt so good. Oh, except for that. Oh, keep it alive. Hey, like that, Kappa. Oh, yeah, we're dead. That acted like a searing blaze almost. It's a little brother. Mwahaha. And here comes the love. We got nothing going on. Can I even do the thing here, right? We'll shoot here, and then we're just dead from an attack. And we just lose here, but it's fun to go through the motions. Draw a card. Yo. We need this to just transform into a... We need to get some razors out and make him bald and switch the stats around and make him turn into Seeker of the Way real quick. Not quick enough. Yeah, the inevitability here is... I don't know why I'm going through the motions. Just trying to keep you guys entertained. Boy, did the mana fub there, didn't it? Man, oh man, that was brutal. Yeah, what is this? Block 2, 4, 5. Yeah, we're just dead. Splat. All right. Game 3. Here we go. And let's let that be a lesson learned. Good for Flower. They get a little revenge there, and by a little I mean a lot. I want to see this card shot. Witness Protection, and we'll get rid of one of these. I haven't really seen too many needs for that. You know what? I've already got one of the Tethmos plan. Up against a deck that has no flying. We'll bring in the Shimmering Wings. Hey! Alright. Yeah, I want to play first. Oh, trying to trap me again, aren't you? You bastard. Mulligan. All right, we'll keep this. Keep. I'm considering, I want this, 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 and this. I'm going to get rid of Ponder, believe it or not. Yep. Done. Okay. We will drop this. Boop. Come on, flip, baby. I was just thinking I should probably have played that Crypt if they didn't have a duress. So that's the punt of the day right there, I think. I don't know. Might be between that and Gut Shot. Old school Urza Saga art. Be kind of confusing if our opponent wins here because we already beat him 2-0. And it's like, well, how do you score that? Holy Light. I like that old school artwork on Holy Light. It's good times. I'm just going to play honest here and see what happens. Not that I really have much choice in the matter. We will say no. We will say okay. We'll play the Spellfist. Opponent already knows what's in our hand. If they're paying attention. Hopefully they're not. We got a Gut Shot. That not feeling so naked. We really need this thing to flip over. I don't like our odds here. We're down to 2 cards already. Our threats are very minimal. Good. They missed a land drop. That helps. We'll say no to that, and I don't want to draw it either right now. Yay! Real cards. I like real cards. Come on, have a game like we had last game. I haven't seen a mana rock fall yet. Did we get super lucky or they got unlucky? Double unlucky turns. First us, now our opponent, maybe? Or they have a Carnarium and have to discard 3 cards. Well, that sucks. All right. That mana's right, darn it. Okay. Yes. I just want the cards here. We've got a free line of sight for attack. And again, the life gain, when it happens, it's just going to kill us. So just going to try to keep drawing in the options here. Cool. We've got options for that. So now we can witness protect something. Make a legitimate business person. That's always fun. One of the other cool things about not going all in with the blue plan is cards like PauperRBust, while awesome, as we're seeing right now, aren't completely against us for that same reason. All right, so we're going to witness protect that. See how this works. So I'll be honest, I've only done this like 3 times. It's always hilarious how the thing works out, and I often get things wrong with it too. Right now, I think I'm just going to do that. Just in case something goes wrong, I can always snap in response, right? Legitimate business person. Do I just shoot it here? I think I do. Let me snap our own dude. Okay. Feeling very naked. Come on, Shimmering Wings. When was the last time I heard somebody ask for that? Not very often, is it? We're just on the kill plan here. Oh, I don't like this. I've only got 1 artifact and the 1 creature. They have plenty of mana, though. I don't think that Delver's worthy of it, and I don't like this hand at all, so I'm going to throw this all back. I don't like how Ponder's doing that now. Yes, we want to shuffle. That really blows. You could just kill it here. I mean, you block and then smack it with the bridge. I think we're going to our first loss here, guys. There's that. I'll keep our hand a bit of a mystery, but we're at 29. Is the bridge going bye-bye? Or maybe even the goblin. Maybe he's got another, yeah. Man, I really wish I had an answer for that, but I don't. Okay, Pain Train showing up. Makeshift munitions. I'd really like to top deck a Cleric here, both for the blocker, damage, and the munitions going bye-bye. Always surprises me how good that card is. You always think like, oh, you know, I got that covered. I've got Patrician, Scorn, and other things, and it's like, a little one for one. Not to be... Now, when you do a play like this is when it really sucks to top deck a land, because you're like, come on, math. Did you learn nothing in school? I'm going to make them go through the resources here. We don't really have a reason to not play this. We're just totally naked here, but I mean, you can eat the, he can kill it, but it just buys us more time. We do have a Tethmos plan that can really go crazy if we draw right, but I'm getting pretty nervous here. It feels like we're just giving our opponent way too much time. I don't want our life getting just whittled down. Yep, there's part of the combo-esque. Here we go. Man, how cool would we've already played 2 Shadow Rifts, but we just drew into a few extra. That would be epic. He's got first date. He does. And so we'll just yield through this turn and let everybody that hasn't seen this combo get to see it, because it's pretty when it works. Darn it. It was really starting to feel like a, what do you call, a 5-0 day, but well, at least Flower got revenge on us, right? Wah, wah, wah. Having been only the second game I've played this list against this, and you've all seen the examples. I think my misplay there was letting Putrid Goblin even go to the yard, because the whole reason I was debating Journey to Nowhere or Witness Protection is to keep it out of the yard so that Unearth Tricks don't get it. I mean, looks like they would have got there eventually. But so they don't even need the combo here with the munitions out. They can technically just keep doing this. So you get it. We'll do this. Good game there, Flower. We'll go into the next one, and hopefully it just shows up quickly, because my bladder's doing fine and my caffeine level is elevated. Elusive Baldies. Yeah. Yeah, what would you call like a bunch of old retired like sneaky people? Like, it's kind of like the Azorius Underground or something, right? Bald Bully. So many alliteration names. I don't think it's worthy of its own little standalone thing, but I don't know. I've played variations of Azorius Tempo over the years, and always love it. It's fun to just thrash with colors that are supposed to be defensive and reactionary, and you know, the contrarian in me is always looking for ways of doing that. I gotta snap my alliteration's hard to beat, that's for sure, especially in the promo world or advertisement world. Yeah, it's funny. A lot of new players, you know, I say the word Azorius and they look at me like I thought that was still like in the lexicon of Pauper and stuff, but I think it's far enough away. And now what? They've got like the Cobretti and all the new ones that are out. It's like I haven't committed those to memory yet. And those are tricolor things, so I think when I post this, I'll just say Blue-White Tempo. Who knows? Yeah, and game 2, let's remember that Brainstorm fiasco. That was maddening. And you know, for as much as I love the land base the way it's at, and my argument for being aggro all the time, in a scenario like that, you know, one of those islands might have been a slower but coming to play tap land, and it might have meant the difference. But when you really add up the lands, when you look at a list like this, it's fairly how should I say? It's you count the Ash Barrens and the Wilds as plains, and then the 2 plains, and then before you know it, your deck's like 9 and 9 as far as like your mana goes, and it's just up to you how it goes. 2 minutes of sitting here staring at the screen. This is why I don't like playing leagues on this show. I'm trying to make a TV show, not a boring stream. And I sure as hell don't want to upload like a 8 gig file and cut this stuff out. So Delver of the Way. Delver Way. Way of the Delver. I'll tell you what the way of the Delver is. It's to rat on your friends. I know I've said that before on this. That's the worst named card in a long time, the Delver of Secrets. It's like, show everybody what you're up to, and we'll call you the Delver of Secrets. It's like, what? How does that make any sense? Oh, well. Seeker of Secrets. Yeah, we get the alliteration and the double punch there. Very nice, Pauper Tim. Very, very cool. All right, well, I'm going to roll to something just to keep you guys a little entertained, and I'm not going anywhere, but I'll just show something here so we have something to go to, because I've only got one more thing after this. So enjoy Pictionary, and I'll be right back. Well, I guess we'll just go to a haiku. And we're back. Of course, the second I hit that, it was ready. And we have a crappy beginner. We will say mulligan. And we'll keep this. Got their typical Delver Brainstorm play. We'll keep. I always regret when I get rid of this. We've got double Brainstorm. I'm going to get rid of one of them. We'll say done. Gut shot's just always good. Card you don't see all that much anymore. Delver Secrets. Oh, do you mean Mogwarts or RDW or what? Goblins. That might be a big time problem for us. I mean, we've got Seeker. Let's make sure this flips. All right. Let's say top. Okay. Yep. And we'll play the dude here. I think it's better to just wait on that. And away we go. Don't think it's worth the gut shot there. Here, I got there, I got it everywhere. I got gut. I'd rather turn that Seeker into some high-powered life gain. Depending on what we draw. Goblins. Not a list you really expected to see. Leagues can get very frustrating that way. You plan for a metagame and then everything else shows up. I don't think I've ever seen this land before. Oh, Blood Moon take. That's pretty nice. All right. It's better than our Seeker. I'm not a fan of that. Sure. Just want like an island here. Yeah, that's pretty cool. This will be a very painful play if we want to keep this dude alive. Hopefully that was the last damage that they had as far as lightning bolts go. I might be playing this in the Sunday tournament tomorrow, as far as not the one online, but in real life. IRL, isn't that what the kids are saying? I'm going to use this gut shot offensively so that our Seeker gets a lot of life. The very first thing we're going to go after is that Mog Raider, just because we don't want to have like a 6/6 lifelink Ray of Hope, and then it ends up, you know, that being the problem. So I'll do this now. Change of plans. Gut shot now, he just does it again. Lock that, does it again. I think we just let this go. Contemplate that. He'd have to sack his whole team to do that. I think we block here. Have to go all in, and we still have a gut shot response. Just targeting that. Kind of has to go all in here. And if we keep that alive, I could I shoot that, then he sacrifices it. I think we just let this go. Because if I ping this now, yeah, he can sacrifice. We don't gain any of the life back. Done some good damage here. If I ping this now, he sacrifices that, and he's only got that dupe. But he's also, I'm gonna do it just because it'd be much nicer in this matchup to have Seeker be alive. We don't gain any of this life. If I hit us for 3 here, we won't gain any life, but we've at least got a missionary right behind it. Interesting. Okay. Well, we get kind of all our life back and kind of rat the board. I'm actually all right with that. Interesting sequence. There's the problem child again. Alrighty. I'll bring out our dude here. Problem with those Mog Raiders, boy, all of our snaps and Shadow Rift shenanigans, if they're willing to, can get just nixed. So I better write this down before I forget. You asked me to list the top 3 decks I don't think would have shown up, but this would have been one of them. Yeah, we'll be getting rid of that, even though we will be critterless. Don't really want to be bouncing a... I mean, we get all of this back. I just want to keep their numbers down, though. Okay, that helps. Let's snap a Bushwhacker. Again, you know, against any sort of just decks in general that aren't infect, getting 4 life and having a blocker is never not good. Oh my goodness. I just gotta... Where is our land at? This is a fine exchange. I almost feel bad for traditional goblins. It's such a great deck, and now it's just going to vanish. Jeez, Mog Raiders sure like this guy, don't they? All right. This could get very depressing very quickly. I'm going to snap our dude. He's got a bolt. This is really going to hurt. He does not. I'll play it out again. Had I... Technically could have been a positive there as far as... Let me see. I think I probably should have brainstormed there, but we got... Oh, yeah, that would have hurt so bad. Okay. That was just kind of the... Look at all the toys I got sort of play, right? Where you're like... I like Standard Bearer here because they have to put the counters on that. Cleric and the Missionary obviously coming in. Everything else can go by the wayside. Shimmering Wings might actually be pretty good here, although honestly I don't really know if I want to see it. We've got so many other tricks. Mutagenic and Gutshot, very necessary play there. I think we lose snaps. I don't really want to be returning too much to their hand. Maybe just keep 1. Now you could also make the argument, which is a very good one, if you want to play a PauperRBust. Isn't that? Yeah, PauperRBust, because you can always target Tethmos. We haven't really seen go off yet, and it's frustrating because a lot of my practice games all week, and I've actually been playing versions of this for about 2 weeks now, if you've seen me. Usually about a beer or 2 deep in the late evening, making misplays all over the place. Hopefully none today. So one part of the game I really want to focus on, especially when I'm playing leagues, is not just hitting submit. I play so much so often that a lot of times I just kind of try to keep my hands away from the board, and some way I can improve here. Patrician Scorn, you know, I know it feels a little underwhelming here, but I think it will really reap the benefits if we run into hexproof, which we only have 1 more round after this. So, and COP Red I considered, obviously we have access to things, but I didn't want to sit back and not be using my mana. As you can see, it's a very proactive deck, and I just wanted to have more life options. So won't lie, despite all this, you know, Burn could be technically a tough matchup, because if the Tethmos engine doesn't show up, we're in deep. I keep thinking like, oh, I'm going to play like 3 or 4 leagues with such and such, and I never do. I only play with you guys, and then I just have so much relaxing fun in the tournament practice room. All right, well, mulligan this. Not good hands, not good again. We've only got 2 of these, and one of them shows up. Oh, we got game 1. If we don't get some help here, we're not going to get game 2. Mulligan. Can't do anything about this. My goodness, keep. Well, that's a nice idea, Standard Bearer, but we're going to say goodbye to you. I'll get rid of Gutshot. Yeah. 3 cards. Good Lord. I want to just really ride the life train. I'm going to do this. Yep. Just going to play an honest game of Magic. A lot of life, a lot of blocking, buying us time. I'd much rather be staring down Billy Idol with 4 more life than a Ponder. Especially with cohorts. I knew those were showing up quickly. Yeah, that was brutal. All right, let's get our mana right. No sense in waiting around. Second turn raise. It's like there is a sense. Just never fails. We never seem to have like just a really just 1, 2, 3, everything kind of working good. There's always seems to be those hiccups that almost never happen outside of league play, but that's how the cookie crumbles. I like the old school Mog War Marshal. My Aaron, when he was young, he used to call it Magua Marshal. Feels like a Bushwhacker's headed our way. As long as those damn Mog people stay back, I'll be alright with that. Alrighty. We'll sequence into this. Maybe the Delver will at least be a free duress if they have Bolt or not. Represent our only offense. In the meantime, sleep well, dream of large women. Anybody know that movie? You should. I've referenced it about 30 times in their years doing this. That means they've got options. Here comes one of them now. Zap. All right. Guess what's coming back next turn, folks? Ooh. Oh, I see what's going on. They've got like a bunch of pyroblasts. Probably sitting on a bunch of stuff to kill our stuff, but good news is we don't take too much damage in the meantime. Alrighty. We'll bring this dude down again. For a bunch more life. The immediate benefit, and then it either trades or asks deep questions of our opponents. Come on, Delver. Let's flip, baby. That's right, Shirazamon. Oh, I can tell what he respects. This feels like a bushwhacker. Yep. Ooh, that hurts. 9 damage. Crunch. Is that Delver going to have to play defense here? What's going on? Two missionaries down. Tethmos? Hey, cool. Nope. Okay. Tethmos. I hate playing them naked like this, but I'll do it. God, if this was a mutagenic or anything, we'd just be so in the money here. But I've already seen a flame slash and a lightning bolt. There's one card in our opponent's hand. I just need this for the honest blocker. And I think I'm going to stay back here. Got to represent some offense. Let's go. Yeah, it could be a Goblin Grenade. I don't think that can target a creature, can it? Is that just player? Tethmos has got a nice big backside. Might not be big enough, though. Oh, how I wish we had a Mutagenic Growth. Gain 2 life and play it. Bam! You called it. To any target. Zap! Well, he took down one dude. Be funny if we draw the other one. We're in top deck mode. We're in the teens against goblins. That would have been brutal to have Tethmos start showing up. Nope. Boy, we're just we're just gonna keep this lady or this dude back. We got life for days, man. Mole zone, mole to 1. Very nice. Yeah, Tethmos is very forgotten card. Super powerful. Just look at instant speed. So it's what's really fun is like somebody will bolt him, and I'm like, me first, and then I like gut shot him in response. Like, take that. Alrighty. I don't even think I want to rely on Delver flipping here. I want to make an example of him. Deck's just not arriving here. We're kind of stultified and our spells aren't showing up. Spell. Something. Something. It's mostly spells. They should be revealed more often. Oh, you jerk. No. going to be interesting when it works. It's beautiful when it works. Right now, we're up against it. Even like a snap on the token, you know, and then all of a sudden we're 3 life and things are feeling good. That's bad news. That's a lot of damage sneaking through and stopping Seeker of the Way from doing damage. Two, 4, 6. Playing Magic, good to have you with us. We're 2-1, and our deck's been fighting us for about the last round. We did win the last game, so we could lose this one, but this puts us at 6. I got a block here. I don't think that Delvers are meant for this world. I'm gonna go. Do I risk the Seeker? No. If I do any combination of the Seeker here, he sacrifices one to save the other, and then my life option is out. I mean, we really need to top deck a the Shadow card or something, but then, you know, that puts us on too much defense. Just have to hope that they just don't hit any creatures, which is very unlikely. They're playing upwards of 30. Thanks a lot, deck. We'll keep the card of mystery in our hand. Come on, man. We just have to feign like we've got something we don't. And it's the game. All right. Off to game 3. Boop. Snap. Alrighty. Begin sideboarding. 1 and 1. Where were all these good cards? Not even stood up for us. Shimmering Wings, my goodness. Alright, we'll do the superstitious shuffle here. Let's find a plane here. And we started so strong, and definitely feel like we're hitting a little bit of a speed bump the last game or two. Yes, can we get a good draw? That's been the problem, is a lot of these really clunky starts. We'll keep this. This is really hard for goblins to kill, especially with Mutagenic behind it. I've got the Tethmos plan, so I think I'm just going to get our mana right immediately. Just go white. Drop in a Spellfist, and then we'll use Ponder Preordain for the trigger with the Spellfist. I really like this list. We the only deck we've lost to, we beat, so there's that. All right. Mutagenic's a little scary at this stage because we are going up against goblins, and they're both doing the same thing, which is eating our life away. But once we get one of our life critters out, we should be all right. Problem being that a Pyroblast knocks us out of the woods. Got lots of answers with Tethmos. We just got to get there long enough. Alrighty. We will keep this alive, please. Boop. If he blasts this again, I'm going to let it go. So we do have Tethmos in hand. Most likely top deck is a land. We can save Tethmos and bring him back at instant speed with the other mutagenic. So, well, that's curious. Why would you have electrickery against me? Another benefit of playing rogue, right? I think we just let this go. He can't attack us. Get real cutesy and do the thing, but, you know, what end? We're going to get it back regardless and still have a blocker if we draw land. Hey, all right, cool. So now you'll witness the full power of this fully operational Tethmos High Priest. A little Star Wars joke there. So witness 2, mutagenic gets him out of all the room, and we get a blocker back at instant speed. And then we've got the ponder to go find some more islands. Our deck's still fighting us a little bit. We only have 2 planes in this whole list. So, all right, so we'll do this. And then we target that. It's our only target. Okay, he's using so much removal here. This feels pretty good. We still get it. No attack, 6 pieces of removal, or I mean 6 damage, and we're still back where we were a turn ago. We have taken 4 damage via ourselves, but alrighty. I'd rather ponder here. It's gonna need some lands, don't we? I like a lot of this. Nope. Yeah, boy, look at that removal suite. Very happy to trade conscripts for Lone Missionary. Again, we want that in the yard. It's already done its job. Now if it can take out a creature, it's helped our life, and we're all good to go. Tethmos isn't that good when you don't have anything in the yard, which is why I don't run 3 of them. Opponent still has to do stuff, right? Any day of the week, dude. As long as I can stultify goblins. Gonna lose your raider. What's the deal? Fair trade. Hey, thank you, Nim. Have a great rest of your weekend, my friend. No problem at all. Thanks as always for joining me. We're at 20. We've done a lot of protection. Man, another Tethmos would be pretty sweet. We just need another damn island. That feels pretty good. I mean, we knew it was coming, but let's do this. He's going to zap it. What's he doing that to? Our spell or the critter? Oh, the spell. All right. Okay. Got kind of a classic case of maybe overboarding by our opponent. I'm not sure. I mean, I should only be saying that when he's at like 1 life and we're swinging for the win. Never know. I just have like all kinds of goodies here. Might be fun to sit back, block, gut shot, and then we get a 2-for-1 out of the deal. If anybody sees that angle, might be kind of cool. That's anticipating they don't have anything else, though. Alrighty, I think I'm going to do that. Let's ponder. Depending on what we find, our play will change. Ponder me this. I don't like any of this, but I do need it all. Hate doing this, but we do need mana. No. Play this. I might be getting a little too cutesy here, but I'm going to stay back. We've got a nice 2-for-1 play here. I can always Shadow Rift and draw, and then we're only 1 card away from, and our mana's all fixed. So, no removal. This is when I wish I went a little more traditional. Dang, there goes the chance for that play. It's frustrating. he didn't see that, if he didn't have anything, and I guess it's unlikely. He's got to play a creature to do that. So, but I was gonna block, shoot one, activate, and then go for broke there. Yeah. So make him commit here now with this move. Yeah, not the best play. I think we're going to be 2-2. The fervor I was playing with in rounds 1 and 2 is quickly going away. That was just a bad play. All right, let's it go. All right, well. Cool. Now do we trade? That's the question. Opponent's at 16. We're not looking too great, are we? Let me make this a shadow. See what. Let's get a card out of the deal. Maybe they don't want to attack. I doubt it. Not the best. That's fun. I think I got a trade here. Block here just in case they don't top deck a critter. Bump and eye comes a land. Coming back to bite us. I hope they just draw land. Only time this gut shot's going to be pointed at one of those is if this is a bushwhacker. So we take 2 regardless. Ouch. Goblins tends to get there. We need some help here. This is a huge draw right here. I need like a ponder. Seeker, even so, unless they draw land, it's Tethmos would be really good. Tethmos? Nope. Well, at least we get a blocker out of the deal. I think we're going in a 2-2 land here, guys. Thought we were headed to 5-0 just a little while ago, but frustration. Oh. He's got the goods. That's a game. All right. We'll play for a 3-2 here. Darn it. Did not expect to see goblins. Good for them. Started red hot, and we've had a lot of our deck fighting us for mana, which is very confusing to me because this isn't one of those lists, nor is it almost ever. There's sometimes I'll throw something to the fire, but not in a league. I've really put this through its exercises, or whatever you want to call it. And I've been really, really happy with how the mana's been working and everything. But, you know, it's going to happen. We're 2-2. It's not like we're 0-4 or something like that. So 1 win away, and then we will revisit. But I've revisited this ad nauseum, so I still stand behind this list a lot. It's just yeah. And let's not forget, one of our losses is one of our wins too. We beat Mogwarts, and then we lost to it. And when we beat it, it was 2-0. When we lost to it, it was close. And we had that mold to like 3 hand. Was it 4 or 3? I can't remember. We've had 2 of those where it's been a lot of cards coming down. So frustration for sure. Yeah. Finding league opponent. 1 more to go. Yeah, it's kind of frustrating facing the same person twice, right? Win, loss. Come on, Q. I wouldn't have a problem with this if I could go away from the screen. The second I go like, you know, hey, let's look at the list, then this shows up, and if you don't catch it in time, I guess it alerted me that time. That's kind of nice. What am I whining about? Let's go. Woo! Good hand. Or definitely do. Well, we got a ponder. I'll keep it. It's slow as a nightmare. I don't want to tempt any more of these hands out. Oh, great. Now it looks like we're up against what? Like a land destruction style list, Ponza? We definitely not cracked this yet. Wouldn't that just be the funniest thing? We're stuck at one land and then this is what they're on. They're just all thermokarst. Okay. Kill that now. We'll go get blue, obviously. And it probably won't be in the world for very long. What are the odds, right? Okay, that feels pretty good. Let's, I just want to draw all of this stuff, so I don't really even care about that. Yeah. No. Here we go. Can at least shadow rift something and accelerate our turn a little bit more. Get that seeker online real quick. Keep our life total up and our creatures evasive. Problem here, we are really going to need to lean on Tethmos if this plains lives. Bring out this guy. We've got a nice little combo in Tethmos and the Shimmering Wings. Just I think Acid Moss headed our way. Ouch. And that's the problem. We've only got one more of those guys. Alrighty. Let's brainstorm first. Wow. That's brutal. Ponder. All right, we like this. Nope. We're going to hold on to that and not play it at all. So we attack. Tethmos coming up next. Oh man, if there's another acid moss, we're just shut out. Got evasion for days, but boy do we, that just has to hit. I'll save that for attacking. Okay. No time like the present. Cycle this. This is our last one. Hopefully they don't go for it. We'll represent like, hey, we don't need any flying stuff. We'll just play this dude out. Bam. Kind of stuck doing that. I'm going to trade. I don't want some big dino shenanigans coming down here. We've got Tethmos. They've got the other land destruction. This game's just over. So I'm just coming over, offering a trade, seeing if they want to dance. Okay. Oh, sorry about that, Dr. M through 0. One of our moderators might be able to give you the list there, and you can just download it directly. Don't be acid moss. Don't be acid moss. Cool. It's not. Problem now, though, is our Tethmos is a little bit naked. It'd take a whole lot for me to not play Tethmos there. Let me cycle this for blue, I believe. No, just play it. Just play it. Now, as much as I've been bitching about, getting... Well, at first it was awesome lands, right? But this is a great scenario in which Ash Barrens is just superior. So we can just target this. Get back Seeker. And attack for free. Now we're fine, because if he picks on white, all of our stuff that's white in the yard, we just keep getting back. Definitely not out of the woods, though. I mean, there's so many... We're not going to out-quality this guy, that's for sure. Big old dino headed our way, maybe? Is that what's showing up? Good news is, though, if no red shows up, we can just keep blocking and bringing our dude back. Okay. Bye-bye, planes. We really got to lean on that Tethmos surviving now. If he bolts Tethmos, this game's kind of over. Quite the fragile base here. I could keep removing. We know we don't have any more planes in the list, so we might as well just go crazy here. We'll rock like this. Let's try to keep our life total up. Everything can't be blocked. That feels kind of cool. Boop. Sure. I mean, it's just extra damage, right? He can draw a card, but it costs them like their whole turn of untapping and such. So we'll do that. We'll say undo these. We'll return this. We don't really even have a target here, but I'll just do it for the... should I put it on Seeker? That can be in a next turn thing. Yeah, we don't really even have a target, do we? No target. It's a sad day. That's 9, 11. So that'll be 6 and 5. 13, 1 away. We'll wait. I think we've got the game if we do this. I think a 3-2 is a kind of a sad outing for this list. I really, like I said, I definitely stand behind it. Got evasion in our hand. Got options on the board. Yep. Now the play here might actually be to give the Annoyed Altasaur shadow, and then it can't block. That doesn't matter. We've got this, unless he somehow preserves this and makes it into a fog. Oh, this could be, oh, all right, good. I was afraid that might be a Weather the Storm and keep him in it. That's the other thing, they should be attacking if they knew the list, but everybody's like, oh, well, you can't just keep having evasion. It's like if you've seen the list, it's like, yeah, you can. Just keeps giving, right? We'll go like this. Cool. We just win here, right? Boop. All right. And that was a tough fight. They kicked out both of our planes from us, so that was frustrating. Not sure if Witness Protection's worthy here. Really like Snap because, the big investments. This is great early. Shimmering Wings. We're kind of pre-boarded here. I mean, Patrician Scorn, I don't like that plan, picking on their land enchantments and such. We didn't really see too many of them either. I think it's bad magic. I mean, Circle of Protection green's awfully nice. I think we're going to need to bring that in. And maybe we lose one missionary. I think that's about all I'm going to do. Yeah. I think it was just almost all green creatures, right? I'm sure there's the 6/3 haste dude, but you could argue these. I mean, they are going massive with their quality, and then we could just make little 1/1s out of them. So let's bring in 2 of these. Maybe I'll lose the missionary plan. I really like Spellfist here. I think we'll go like that. Let's try this. Hopefully we win and we're 3-2. And like I said, should have been another 4-1 week like last week. I think a 5-0. I think this list is really nasty when it gets going. Okay. It's very synergistic, meaning that, you know, you're paying life and you look like, oh my God, how can that afford it? And it's like, it can. Here it comes. All right. Well, I'll lead off with a ponder here. We like a lot of this. Up against land destruction. I don't know. I really like this. All right. We'll sit on all this. Nope. Let's get a Seeker online nice and early. It's probably got a bolt with its name written on it. That doesn't feel very good, does it? Change of plans. I think we're going to just play Spellfist here. They've got land destruction. I want them to target an island. I got an acid moss showing up here. Nope. That's all right. Actually, it isn't. It's still pretty scary. And which is exactly why I wanted to do this. We don't have too much time. That's the clock they've got us on, which is frustrating. I'll do this. Let's attack here. Say goodbye to our planes, probably. No, okay, interesting. That's good times. Whew. Makes me wish I didn't listen to Methodical with that third plane. I had 3 planes in this up until this time yesterday, but hey, that's a guy we always like to see, right? Let's ponder real quick. Really like to find a mutagenic, keep him out of any sort of tricks. I like me a gut shot. That's pretty cool. Tethmos, you can kind of go away, dude. Don't need Tethmos, but I do want gut shot. I'll say no to that because I want to be able to do this. Boop. Could save the gut shot for our own Tethmos. That's always fun. Uh-oh, does he got Weather the Storm here? That will really suck. Let's make sure to trip this before it gets back to me. Till then, we will attack. We don't want to draw the extra Tethmos. Ooh, thanks for joining me, everybody. Win, lose, or draw. Always a good time. Is the owl bear showing up? Oh, okay. Keeping us honest, that's for sure. Island. That'll come off of that. Actually, at this stage, I think that's the right play. Do this. He wants blockers. Let's go on custom. We need mana, and this gets us 2 ways of doing stuff. Oh, man. What do I favor here? Get him so close to death with that, but then we almost win with another Seeker play if anything goes through. Actually, with the mana the way it's at right now, I think Spellfist might be the better call. Any spell gets him through for that last bit of damage. If I Shadow Rift and hit nothing, I'm going to need Shadow Rift next turn. So let's play out our Spellfist. That way we've got double evasion next turn. Maybe triple if our island survives, and then that'll just give us the win. Whoo! Bummed out we lost to goblins. Wasn't the deck, it was just the draws. And I had that one really bad misplay with the gut shot. I really want to see that Visionary show up here. That really sucks. Good news is our opponent doesn't know that that's we've only got 2 planes and a lot more islands, so I mean we can Ash Barrens into a Shadow Rift. Regardless, we're going to hit for 4 here. I mean, any spell kind of works here, yeah. So we'll attack. Who needs mana? Booyah! I don't need mana. Check this out. Rogue for the win, baby. Woo! Thanks again to Chris at Carousel Games out of the UK. This is probably Weather the Storm to keep it interesting. Yep. Dang it. Ain't out of the woods yet. Here we go. So we crunch in for that. Thought it was over, but it's not. Watch, they come all the way back. Be like, no. Island, please. Island for the win. Foretold card. Opponent's straight up naked right now. Feeling good. That really sucks. Keeping a 4. Shoot. They definitely chose right pulling that island out. Yeah. If I attack there, that dude's going to become a 3/3 next turn. I'm going to just attack with everybody. I'm going to have a 3/3 staring us down. I'd rather keep the mana base off the board. Any spell wins here. Outside of another Weather the Storm, that will really suck. Come on, deck, work. Most probable thing is a land. Let's find one, please. Especially with our opponent tapped out. Come on now. One spell and we hit for 4 unblockable. Okay, looks like we'll do it next turn. Oh, how I love you, Evolving Wilds. The only way that's better is if that was a Ash Barrens, because then we could have just won right then. Problem here is he might have Weather the Storm access. What is this new devilry? Owlbear? I love this play. I got life for days here. Owlbear. Alright. Well, pulled some teeth, but we still got there. Opponent's tapped out. We'll just take this and got to start attacking at some point. I don't like this play from our opponent. You got to know that we drew something we need. I mean, unless he's holding fog. Come on, island. Make sure we click nice and slow. Like we need it, right? I'll just do this on here, and then that's the game, I think. Right. Attack can't be blocked. Booyah! All right, so we went 3-2. It should have easily been a 4-1, and it should have, I think, been a 5-0. We beat Mogwarts, and then we lost to it. And that was 50-50. I'm fine with that. The Goblins won. I had a misplay, and then we mulled to like 3 or 4 twice. So that's really frustrating. Honestly, this is the time of the part of the show where, you know, I do the old... And what did we learn? I really like this list. I think the one Shimmering Wings and the Tethmos package is perfectly balanced as it sits. I would be a little suspect, especially given the last 2 games, if I hadn't played this for 2 weeks, about the mana. But I'm telling you, the Einstein of math when it comes to mana looked over this, and this is what he recommended, and I was only 1 off. I had 3 plains and 1 less wilds in my original build. And that's being methodical. Big shout out to him. He's quite the grinder, but it has excellent mana knowledge. So normally what I'm trying to say is if I didn't know that, I would have been like, oh, maybe I should do some change up. I'm going to leave it alone. I really like the all-in package with the 3 missionaries and the seeker are helping you pay for this in matches where it's not relevant, meaning that you're only using it to pump stuff. But you can see it's combat tricks and stuff. And a lot of times, you know, they try to bolt this, then you gut shot it first, and then you end up getting a kind of a hasted seeker at the end of turn and such like that. So now, before you look at this and go, oh, that's a free spot, we didn't even see hexproof, so that could be a big thing. And, you know, against hexproof, we're going to bring in this and this and the Dawnbringer. I think, what did I learn? I think I want to play 1 more cleric and 1 less witness protection. But again, we didn't really see a bunch of massive, you know, 5/5 artifact dudes and stuff, and we do have enough draw to get there. And again, the reason we're playing this over Journey to Nowhere is in a pinch we can target Tethmos with Witness Protection. It triggers. It looks really funny. It's like multicolored little 1/1 cat person or whatever. So Pedro's check. Do you have any good resource to learn a little bit about mana base and mana theory? A good article. I do have to hit me up on paupergan@gmail.com because I've got them bookmarked and things like that, but it might take me a while. That might take some digging. Nothing that not to give yourself any work, but I'm sure you could just probably pour over some stuff there. Yeah, or hit up Methodical personally on NTGO if you see him, and I don't know, give him a few Skyfishers or something he needs, and I'm sure he'll chat your ear off about like certain calculators and mana ratios and things like that. So, but yeah, I've got quite a few things saved. I'm not saying I've got like the mother load. I might. There's a whole lot of bookmarks in there, but anyway, guys, enough chit chat. As what is it? Harry Potter lore says. This is the list. I really like it. I call it Azorius Tempo. It's like I said, I really thought this was going to 5-0 today, but what you going to do? We're going to we beat the Azorius list that did 5-0, but we fortunately our hand was a little stultified there. We lean on Tormod's Crypt just because it triggers all of these good things. You know, and then you've just got kind of a toolbox of awesome little critters. I wouldn't go overboard on this. You can get into a really deep in the weeds where you lean on Tethmos too much, and all of like Kami of the False Hope, which is Spore Frog and white. You could do that. It was just never relevant against swarm decks. Of course, you know, we faced goblins. Maybe it would have been, but the reality of the situation is Tethmos outside of Shimmering Wings, you're usually paying life to do it, and that means you're trying to get back Seeker, and I would just recommend against it. Same with like the whole, even though we're playing white creatures, it's kind of an even mix, so I wouldn't be running like Prismatic in a list like this either. But anyway, enough of that, guys. We're going to roll to a few beats here, a little Pictionary game, and then we'll be out. We'll see you at the same time, same place next week. We may play a league, we may not. I don't know. Like I said, it's weird. I start playing leagues and my views go down. I don't understand. So if you know anybody or you haven't spread the word, please do so. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. We'll see you same time, same place next week on Propaganda. Adios, everybody. Woo!
The liquor of ages, the tonic of conquerors. Find your spark. Gin and tonic, making men into giants since 1857.